What's on your mind? What's on your mind actually matters. And it matters way more than you probably think. It matters way more than most people think. Napoleon Hill wrote the book, Think and Grow Rich. And in that book, he says, we become what we think about. Okay, well, that's a little scary to think. We become what we think about. So what are we thinking about? What do you think about? Do you think about how out of shape you are? Do you think about how broke you are? How you have poor health? Do you think about all the problems you have in your life? All the aches and pains and all of the people who are against you? Is that your thought process? Is that what you're thinking about? Examine your life and the things you have, and examine your thoughts, what you think about yourself and what you think about your life, and you'll see a similarity. You may say, well, Mark, that's my life, so I'm just telling myself the truth. Well, maybe, maybe not. Flip it over. Turn it around. Instead of thinking about the things you don't have, instead of thinking about how bad your life is going, and instead of thinking about how bad your job is, start thinking about what it is you want. Start thinking about what you want to do in your life. Start thinking about what you want to have happen in your life. Not the bad stuff, but the good stuff. You need to believe that good things will happen to you. Because, as Napoleon Hill said, we become what we think about. If you think bad things are going to happen to you, guess what? Bad things are going to happen to you. If you think and you believe good things are going to happen to you, guess what? You will get what you expect. And good things will happen. What you expect, you will tend to get in your life. It just depends on how you think and what you think about. So, you need to focus on the brighter side of what you want in your life, because bad things happen. And when bad things happen, you need to focus on the bright side, not on the negative side. So when something bad happens in your life, instead of getting down in the dumps and thinking about all the bad stuff that happened, ask yourself, what did I learn from that? That's the important question. What did I learn? How do I keep it from happening again? That would be an important question. To start focusing your mind in the right direction moving forward. You need to learn from it and move on. And don't beat a dead horse. Just because something happened doesn't mean you have to ponder over it, and you have to keep going over it, and you have to keep living in it, and you have to keep telling people about it. That just keeps it here, and that you just stay stuck in that. As they say, don't keep pouring money into a lost cause. Something happened. If it was bad, it didn't work out, that's great. What did you learn from it? What can you do to keep it from happening again? And move on. Don't sit there and wallow in it. It's kind of like the song, looking for love in all the wrong places. Don't do that. Instead of having love of stuff, love of stuff says, well, I'll be happy when I get that new job. Or, I'll be happy when I get a raise. And, I'll be happy when the train goes by. Don't say, I'll be happy when the election's over. Yeah, well, I'll be happy when the election's over. Don't be looking for happiness in places that you can't get it, that you aren't in control of. Happiness is a state of mind. I'm going to wait for the train. Happiness is a state of mind. You need to keep positive thoughts. You need to make sure that you're thinking forward and not living in the past, not living in the current situation, but learning from it and moving on. You know, failure is a choice. You might say, Mark, I didn't choose to fail. Maybe not directly, but failure is a choice of being undisciplined, of just going through life as it happens. You know, a lot of people see their life as a failure because they didn't get the job they want. They don't have the car they want. They don't have the house they want. They don't live in the town they want to live in. They didn't get the opportunity that their coworker did, and so they feel like that they failed. Well, failure is a choice because you weren't disciplined enough to go get what you wanted, to go get the skills, to go get the knowledge, to keep moving forward, to learn from the errors that happened. When you fail in a project, you have chosen one certain set of objectives over another. And I'm not saying failure is bad, failure is the wrong thing. Failure teaches us a lesson. But when we fail, we chose the wrong path. We chose the wrong set of objectives over another one that may have gotten us to a success, which you can still get. You just turn the corner and choose a different path. If you fail and you live in that failure and you believe you're a failure and you tell everybody else that you failed, you have chosen to fail in that case. It's all a state of mind. Your state of mind that you have, whether you're happy or sad or depressed, joyous, whatever your state of mind is because of the thoughts that you have. You are in control of that. Not your outside circumstances, not your employer, not your family, not your spouse, not your best friend, not the neighbor. You are in charge of your own state of mind, and you can determine your emotional state and the state of mind that you live in. Your state of mind is based on what you tell yourself. So be careful what you tell yourself. It's based on what you read. It's based on who and what you listen to. And it's based on the people that you associate with. Jim Rohn says you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So be careful who you spend time with. If they're negative, maybe you don't want to hang around them anymore. So protect your mindset, protect your thoughts. You need to protect your thoughts. Guard your thoughts. Like hockey, the Stanley Cup just ended. You got a goalie who protects that goal. You have to guard your thoughts. You have to protect your thoughts. It's more important to your success than you may give it credit for. The things that you think and the thoughts and the mindset that you have is way more important than you give it credit for. So be careful with what you think. Be careful with your mindset. Be careful with what you put in your mind and you tell yourself about yourself, about your future, about your hopes and dreams. Because this is the most powerful tool we have. Most of us don't even understand that. But if you truly want to succeed in your life, start here. Because without this being in the right setting and in the right place, it won't happen. This is Mark Schinnerer with your Wednesday Wisdom. Have a great day.